Hello everybody, Rusted Ground here, and welcome back to Batman, a Telltale game. I just got back from vacationing with the family, literally like last night. I just got back, had a few hours of sleep, and then woke up this morning just wanting to do some recording. And I know that while I was away, the second episode of the Batman story, of the Telltale's Batman story, came out. So I don't know when I'm going to post this on the channel. I really want to post it out quite fast. But anyway, yeah, let's start episode number 2 and see how the story where the story takes us. So let's go. Let's do this.
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. Ah, Christ almighty! It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
So yeah, that's how we ended the first episode, with a very interesting plot twist. I'm very curious to see how it all evolves. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Yeah. Not fully tailored by how we play, but we do have a say in how the story goes.
You don't have to do this. Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought this is the alley where Bruce's parents were killed.
The news was upsetting for both of us, but you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's all so public and messy.
Tell me, all of this is a lie.
I wish I could. There are no angels in Gotham, Bruce. Maybe there never were.
But how were the
I've been
Waynes
dreading
involved
this day
in the
for nearly 2
crime
decades.
families?
I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
Yeah,
The
I want to
truth
hear it from you
is,
as well.
They were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
You kept their secrets for them.
I'm trying to help you understand.
Then try harder!
Yeah, tell me everything.
Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone, the papers, they were telling the truth. Everyone knew about this but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
If my father was that deep in crime, he would have had enemies.
Well,
Of course,
it's a fair
exactly.
assumption. You don't think? You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years,
No,
you've never
it was
wavered
made to
from
look
that
like a simple
story.
mugging.
I can recall
By the looks of
every
it.
moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
Okay, so I want to apologize a little bit for my voice. Got back from vacation and woke up with a little bit of a cold this morning, so yeah, my voice might be a little bit weird. My nose is kind of running now, so I have a running nose. So okay, so let's get back into this. So by the looks of it, the Waynes were part of a criminal organization, and Bruce never knew about this. Alfred knew, but never wanted to tell Bruce. So now we just have to find out if the Wayne's murder was just a simple mugging and killing, or if it was a deliberate act that was maybe ordered by someone.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
He was
Yep,
stabbed to death
exactly.
in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
That's convenient.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I can't picture him as a criminal. Not the kind I deal with.
In that moment, he was simply your father.
Let's see here if we find any more any more clues. What is that? Theater. Just give me a second here. Let me see if there's anything behind us here that I'm missing.
Think back to that night, as hard as it might be to do so.
Okay. Not very helpful, Alfred. Not very helpful. You just said that we can remember everything vividly, so... Okay, let's look at the theater here. This changes things a little bit. To my knowledge, the Waynes in the original Batman story were never criminals. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know the whole story, but I don't remember them being
I love
part
that
of a
movie.
criminal organization.
Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Okay.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Well, if you want to find out the truth about your family...
Stay back!
Take whatever you want.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this. Tell Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Wow. Yep, he made it look like a mugging, but why didn't he shoot Bruce? Oh, okay, here we go. He didn't have the time to do it. Okay.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging.
Nope.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
And that's how it starts. All right.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
Look, I get that, Hart, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time you disappeared behind closed doors with Falcone, the press made us pay. At least tell me what this is about. Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there. I don't want any headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Dent, Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Now, ordinarily, we'd never let you in to see Falcone, but it must be nice to have a DA in your pocket,
Whoa.
Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it?
Harvey's not in my pocket, Lieutenant. He always does what he thinks is right.
Well, it's lucky your interests align.
Yeah, he doesn't trust either one of us.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what
Thanks.
the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
But how come? Interesting. Okay.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I know he does a lot for the department, but honestly, Batman freaks me out.
Oh, he's definitely freaky. But I'm glad he's out there
You
watching
have to
over
play
the
it cool
city.
here, because, yeah, play it cool.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
Let's go in. I don't think we're gonna get any answers, to be honest, but let's see. And here it is, episode 2. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me away.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins. Going back decades.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
Huh. Yep.
Ah, so that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically
Really?
family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now. I tried to get through to you at Dent's party. You?
How are we
You showed
family?
me the door.
Convince me then. Tell me a story about our big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
What? Are we really doing this? This is not good. Oh, man. I'm gonna do this, but I don't like it.
For 40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Gesture like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care
Let's
about
put it like
people.
this.
Even mean old bastards like me.
I lost her so young. I hardly remember anything about her.
She had steel in her, did Martha. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
Who did?
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend.
What do you mean?
Your parents learned that.
What the hell?
They're waiting for you in hell!
What the hell?
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
What the hell is wrong with her?
Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out!
Come on.
Go! Go!
I knew there was something fishy with that officer. There was something wrong with her. Did you see that? That she had something around her mouth?
We are in deep shit. I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
It just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Exactly.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's
lawyers
are here.
Oh, Christ. I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Here we go.
Tell me if she says
Really? You're
anything.
gonna leave us with her like that?
I have to know why she did this.
That's a little weird.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Okay, let's go.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Here we go.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
She was drugged or something. And her neck, see? There's something on her neck there.
Fresh injection site. That doesn't look like
It's not
blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne?
Yep, she doesn't remember anything.
Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Whoever drugged her...
Alfred, I gotta get back to
was in the precinct, that's the thing.
Got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Uh-oh.
Bruce!
Here we go.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Listen, I owe you for those files on Falcone. I got a lot of credit at the Gazette for that story. Whatever's going on here, you can't afford to be associated with it.
I don't think we have a choice.
Let me help you. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run
I don't want
with.
to.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
We need to find out what happened first, and then we can talk.